Curses and Prophecies in Greek Mythology. Welcome. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the world of ancient Greek mythology to explore the mysteries of curses and fateful prophecies. This theme is filled with profound meaning, drama, and captivating stories that have shaped human culture for thousands of years. In this discussion, we will delve deeply into three legendary myths tied to prophecies and destiny: the tragic fate of Oedipus, the heroic struggle of Achilles, and the curse of Cassandra, which doomed her to eternal misunderstanding. These myths not only recount ancient tales, but also prompt us to reflect on timeless questions about free will and predestination. Prophecy and tragedy. The story of Oedipus. The myth of Oedipus is one of the most well-known examples of prophecy in ancient Greek mythology. It begins with King Laius of Thebes and his wife, Jocasta. When their son is born, Laius consults the oracle of Delphi about the child's future. The response is horrifying. Their son will grow up to kill his father and marry his mother. To avoid this grim fate, Laius orders his servant to abandon the infant in the mountains of Cythera with his feet pierced, ensuring he would not survive. However, fate intervenes. A shepherd finds the baby and brings him to the king and queen of Corinth, Polybus, and Merope, who raise the boy as their own, naming him Oedipus, meaning swollen foot in Greek. As he grows older, Oedipus, like many Greek heroes, seeks to learn his destiny and consults the same oracle at Delphi. The oracle predicts a terrifying future. He will kill his father and marry his mother. Horrified, Oedipus flees Corinth, believing Polybus and Merope to be his real parents, hoping to escape his fate. On the road, he encounters a stranger, and after a heated argument, kills him, unaware that this man is his biological father, Laius. Continuing his journey, Oedipus arrives in Thebes, where he solves the riddle of the Sphinx, freeing the city from its tyranny. As a reward, he becomes the new king of Thebes and marries Jocasta, the widow of the previous king, his biological mother. The unfolding tragedy. Initially, Oedipus's reign is prosperous, but soon Thebes is struck by a devastating plague. Oedipus sends a messenger to Delphi to seek guidance. The oracle declares that the cause of the plague is the unresolved murder of King Laius. As a just ruler, Oedipus vows to uncover the truth, unaware that he is the murderer. When the truth is revealed, the consequences are catastrophic. Jocasta takes her own life upon realizing she married her son, and Oedipus blinds himself in despair before going into exile. Key themes in Oedipus's story. The inevitability of fate. Despite Laius's and Oedipus's attempts to escape prophecy, their actions only bring it closer to fulfillment, emphasizing the Greek belief in the inescapable power of fate. Hubris. Both Laius and Oedipus demonstrate hubris, excessive pride, by trying to outwit fate, which leads to their downfall. The search for truth. Oedipus's relentless pursuit of the truth, even when it brings pain, underscores the Greek value of knowledge while highlighting its potential for destruction. Oedipus remains a symbol of a man who, despite his efforts, cannot escape the will of the gods. His story underscores the central role of fate in ancient Greek worldview, and continues to resonate as one of the most profound and layered myths in classical mythology. Achilles, a hero's fate and choices. Achilles, one of the central figures in Greek mythology, embodies the conflict between destiny and free will. His story, as recounted in Homer's Iliad, illustrates how prophecies and fate influence choices even when they contradict the hero's desires. Achilles is not only a powerful warrior but also a man deeply aware of his fate, which makes his character both complex and tragic. Achilles was the son of the mortal king Peleus and the sea goddess Thetis. From birth, his life was surrounded by prophecies. Oracles foretold that Achilles would become the greatest warrior, but that his life would end in tragedy. Thetis, determined to protect her son, dipped him into the sacred river Styx, making him invulnerable except for the heel by which she held him. This act rendered his body impervious to harm, except for his heel, his only vulnerable point, the prophecy of Achilles' fate. Achilles learned early in life that his destiny offered two choices. He could stay in his homeland, live a long and peaceful life, but be forgotten by history. Or he could fight in the Trojan War, achieve eternal glory, but die young. Achilles chose the path of glory, embracing his fate. This decision reflects the Greek cultural values of honor and immortality. Through fame, Achilles in the Trojan War. 1. The quarrel with Agamemnon. At the start of the war, Achilles clashed with Agamemnon, the Greek leader, over the captive woman Briseis. Angered by Agamemnon's actions, Achilles withdrew from battle. This decision proved disastrous for the Greeks, who suffered defeats without their greatest warrior. 2. The death of Patroclus. Achilles' close companion, Patroclus, donned his armor to rally the Greek forces, but was killed by Hector, the Trojan prince. Devastated by this loss, Achilles returned to the battlefield seeking vengeance. Despite knowing that his own death would follow Hector's, Achilles killed him in a brutal duel, fulfilling part of the prophecy. Soon after, Achilles met his end when Paris, Hector's brother, shot an arrow into his heel, the only part of his body not protected by the Styx's waters. According to some versions, the god Apollo guided the fatal arrow, Achilles as a symbol. Achilles represents the ideal Greek hero, brave, honorable, and willing to embrace his destiny. However, his story also raises questions about the cost of glory and the tension between human desires and the inevitability of fate. Even as a near-invincible warrior, Achilles could not escape the limitations imposed by prophecy. The curse of Cassandra, the tragedy of a disbelieved prophet. Cassandra, the daughter of King Priam and Queen Hecuba of Troy, was known for her extraordinary beauty, which caught the attention of Apollo, the god of prophecy. Apollo offered Cassandra the gift of foresight in exchange for her love. She accepted but later rejected him, enraging the god. As punishment, Apollo cursed her, so that no one would believe her prophecies, no matter how accurate they were. Cassandra's key prophecies. 1. The birth of Paris. Cassandra foresaw that her brother Paris would bring destruction to Troy. She urged her parents to kill the infant, but they dismissed her warning. Paris's abduction of Helen eventually sparked the Trojan War. 2. The Trojan Horse. Cassandra warned the Trojans not to bring the wooden horse into the city, predicting it would lead to Troy's downfall. Her warnings were ignored, and the Greeks used the horse to infiltrate and destroy the city. 3. Her own death. Cassandra foresaw her captivity by Agamemnon and their murders by his wife Clytemnestra. Yet, she could do nothing to change her fate. Cassandra's story symbolizes the tragedy of knowledge without power. Her curse reflects the human tendency to ignore inconvenient truths, a theme that resonates across time. Conclusion. The stories of Oedipus, Achilles, and Cassandra demonstrate how curses and prophecies played a crucial role in ancient Greek mythology. These myths not only shaped beliefs about fate and divine will, but also became an enduring part of cultural and literary heritage. Even today, these tales remain relevant as they explore universal themes like choice, inevitability, and the burden of knowledge. They remind us that understanding the future can be both a blessing and a curse. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of ancient Greek mythology and want to learn more about myths, legends, and ancient history, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video and share your favorite myth in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.